morning and happy Friday, Jays. I'm Gianna Florida.
I'm Brady Mayer, and this is KLHS.
Starting off with some announcements, the writing studio needs student teachers this semester. Please stop by the studio for an application if you are interested. Students are needed through 3rd and 7th hour.
Do not forget Sheridan's First Fridays is today. Be sure to bring $3.50 to indulge in some tasty treats.
Also, for all senior girls, the lock-in is sadly canceled due to bad weather expectations. All funds will be handed back, and if you bought a t-shirt, you can pick it up in Miss Mitch's room at 513.
Wow, that is such a bummer. Student Council is looking into rescheduling the lock-in, however, or coming up with a different solution.
Yeah, Brady, I have been looking forward to the lock-in all year, and I am so sad the weather is acting up. Allie Reese is standing by with the weather report on how it's supposed to look this weekend. Allie, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Gianna. Good morning and happy Friday, Jay. Starting off today, you'll experience on and off rain with the high being 39 and the low being 19, meaning freezing rain later tonight. Looking into this weekend, we can expect 5 to 7 inches of snow on Saturday and going into early Sunday. Everyone, please make sure to stay safe on the roads and keep warm this weekend. Hang in there, Jays. Spring is on the way. That's all I have for you today. From KLHS, this has been Allie Reese. Let's head back to the front desk and hopefully some warmer news.
Thank you, Allie. Everyone, be sure to stay off the roads. But on another note, you all know what week it is. That's right, it is enrollment week. Enrollment for classes through the 2020-21 school year is starting now.
That is right, Gianna. Enrollment has started for the school year next year, and unlike some lucky souls, I still have to partake in the enrollment process for next year. But when it comes to enrollment, nothing should be as intriguing as beginners broadcasting.
No matter what grade you are in, we encourage you to come to the KLHS family. Remember, it counts as a practical art credit, so if you need one of those bad boys, beginners broadcasting is the way to go.
I can tell you firsthand, Gianna is speaking facts. Beginners Broadcasting is a year-long class that will help with so many real-life and camera skills that you will not regret taking it. So I cannot wait to see everyone trying it out next school year.
The 2020 intramural basketball season is fastly approaching, and it will begin next Friday, January 17th, and will last through early March.
Teams will consist of 3 to 6 people, and the games will be on Friday mornings at 7:10 a.m. Please email Andy Morris or stop by room 110 to sign up for the season.
To sign up, each team will need a team name and a list of all the players that will be on your team. The sign-up deadline is Wednesday, January 15th.
All right, I think we should take a break from announcements and head on over to Leah giving us some Friday fun facts.
What's up, Jays? I'm Leah Rainwater here with some fun facts for your Friday. Starting off, did you know that Superman wasn't meant to fly? In the original comic book, he could leap tall buildings in a single bound. It wasn't until the 1940s when animators decided it would be too difficult to draw him bending his knees. Continuing on, as many may know, unicorns have always been a big hype, especially in younger children. But in reality, the unicorn is Scotland's national animal. That's not exactly the Loch Ness monster you would expect. And finally, did you know that Pringles aren't actually potato chips? I know, shocking, right? The next time you go out to the store to buy a can of those tasty crisps, you'll notice the word chip isn't on the packaging, purely for the fact that Pringles aren't made of thinly sliced potatoes, but are actually made of dehydrated potato flakes to make them less greasy. One might say that it is not the chip off the old block. That's all the fun facts I have for you today. Let's head on over to Jillian and Mary to get some sports updates.
Thank you, Leah. Hey, Jays, happy Friday. Last night, our #1 ranked wrestling team had a home duel against #2 ranked Park Hill High School. Varsity won 54-15, and our girls team won 30-12.
It was a dominant performance by the Jays. Throughout the 31 matches last night, including the JV ones, Jays won 24 of them. They will be back in action next Tuesday for a huge conference matchup against Staley.
Our girls and boys basketball teams head to Park Hill South tonight to continue conference play. Both teams are 1-0 in conference. The boys are 9-1 overall, and the girls are currently undefeated at 9-0 heading into tonight's game.
The varsity games were originally scheduled for the girls at 5:30 and the boys at 7, but due to predicted weather, the games have been moved up. The girls varsity will play at 4 and the boys will follow at 5:30. Matt Walther is standing by with senior basketball player Grant Stubbs to hear more about tonight's game.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with senior basketball player Grant Stubbs. Grant, coming off that big Staley win, how are you guys going to use that momentum carrying over?
That was a really good win for us, and we're just going to use the momentum that we carried just to be ready for Park Hill South. This is another big game. We got to focus up, and we're feeling really good going in, so a lot of confidence.
And as you said, this is a very big game, #1 and #2 in the district. How are you guys approaching this game? Are you approaching it any differently?
No, just like every other game. I mean, we're trying to win every game, and we did a lot of prep, a lot of scout team. So just a normal game, but we're going to come ready to play. So.
And having that confidence of defeating a lot of very talented opponents, do you guys think you have that same confidence going into tonight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we feel confident every game, especially coming after beating a good team like Staley and all the big ones that we've had this year. So just another big game. It's going to be good. So.
All right. Thank you, Grant. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to sports.
Teams were scheduled to participate in the 8-10 varsity shootout tomorrow at St. Thomas Aquinas High School, but with the anticipated freezing rain and snow, this event has been canceled.
The boys were supposed to play J.C. Harmon High School, followed by the girls who were scheduled to play the 4-time state champs and host school St. Thomas Aquinas. We will keep you updated on if these games will be rescheduled.
Our women's swim and dive team has the Kansas City Classic meet this weekend. Prelims are scheduled for tonight, followed by finals tomorrow. The meet will be held at the Gladstone Community Center.
Last but certainly not least, our 12-4 Kansas City Chiefs play this Sunday against the Houston Texans. We lost to the Texans earlier this season, but we were missing some key players in the game, and quarterback Patrick Mahomes was fighting an ankle injury.
With the Chiefs coming off a bye week, they should have had plenty of time to rest up and prepare for this weekend's game. That's all we have with sports. Signing off for KLHS, this has been Mary Mason and Jillian Fleming.
Thank you, ladies. Hopefully the weather does not get worse before tonight's game.
Gianna, did you know that courtwarming is coming up?
I definitely did know that, Brady, and I am so excited. Reagan is standing by interviewing Mrs. Minch to find out a little bit more about courtwarming.
What's poppin', Jays? Reagan Main is here with Miss Minch talking about courtwarming. Miss Minch, what is courtwarming all about?
So we generally describe courtwarming as basketball homecoming, to keep it simple.
All right, so there's a dance next Saturday. How are the preparations for that coming?
Actually really well. We have Z Basement, so we've been able to put some things together more easily than we were in the fall, so we're excited about it.
All right, so with the dance coming up, when and where is it?
It is going to be on Saturday, January 18th, and it is from 8 to 11 p.m. in Coakley Gym.
All right, Miss Minch, thank you very much. Signing off for KLHS has been Reagan Manis. Let's head back to the front desk.
Thank you, Reagan. I heard it's supposed to be real classy and that we have an awesome Spirit Week coming up and some pretty good candidates for our courtwarming royalty.
Yes, we do. The top 8 King nominees are Jasik Blicki,
Ben Jones,
Will Swetnam,
Tate Harvey,
Tyler Bowles,
Michael Book,
Jaden Hayes,
and Graydon Pinner.
and your top 8 Queen nominees are
Colby Kelly,
Lauren Hellman,
Jillian Fleming,
Olivia Nelson,
Pinnipa Jarman,
Alex Johnson,
Abby Watts.
and Caroline Wright.
Voting opens today and ends Tuesday, January 14th.
You can vote for up to 3 nominees, so don't stress about having to pick your favorite out of all these lovely candidates.
And about those Spirit Days, they start next week with Monday being Groutfit Day, Tuesday being Band T-shirt Day, Wednesday being Flannel versus Denim, Thursday is Future Plans Day, and Friday is Blackout.
I cannot wait to participate in those Spirit Days next week.
Me too, and I think I think that is enough courtwarming information. Now if everyone could please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. From KLHS, this has been Jillian Fleming, Leah Rainwater, Allie Reese, Mary Mason, and our amazing production crew. I'm Gianna Florida.
And I'm Brady Mayer.
Have a fantastic Friday, Jays.